right, it is time for
A review!
Okay, let's get on into it. Shaq Fu, a legendary born, like our wondrous Shaq there is saying there. What to really say about this game? This game is $20, and it's so worth. Okay, quick update. Just found out some new news. Just want to say, if you're gonna buy the game, just keep in mind it's 99 cents on the iOS and Android store. So, you know, I know I was mentioning $20 is a good price. You know what? Strike that. What the heck? What the heck? 99 cents. Don't buy it for a game system. Buy it on your phone. 99 cents. You'll probably be happy as a clam. Just go do it that way. You do get quite a bit of game in this game here. It took me about 3.5 hours to beat, but you gotta keep in mind this game is sometimes on sale for $10 or $20 as its max cost. So, I mean, it's a cost of maybe a DLC, and you're getting the size of a DLC's worth in-game here. I kind of wish there was, like, maybe a multiplayer or co-op or something, but really, for a $20 game, what can you expect? Like, I think it'd be kind of silly to expect anything other than just, like, a nice kind of simple game. Now, I enjoy this game. There is definitely an element of complexity to this game and the fighting and how to do it. I mean, it is very simple, but there is a level of complexity to it. So, I'm definitely happy with the purchase as per cost and what I've gotten from it. There was some issues sometimes where, you know, certain characters, it takes sometimes a little bit to understand how to beat them. Like, there were some characters that kind of fly, and I didn't know I had to jump. So, it was so hard. I was waiting for them to, like, slowly come down, and I'm getting hit left and right. Then I realized I have a freaking jump, and I could jump kick them, and the jump kick was, like, one-hitting them out of existence. So, like, there were sometimes things like that would happen, and, you know, it was a little bit of, like, oh, man. Let's see if I'll load into a little bit here. As per the visuals in the game, as you'll see, the character models are 3D modeling. I think it's really good for a $20 game. This is definitely the type of game that is so worth to pick up, especially if it's on sale. Just have it on your games list, beat it. The story for the game is really so silly, it's funny. It'll have you laughing a bunch. So as you can see, the character model's pretty good. The movement, everything. It's got really good animations and everything. The sound is good. The voiceover, surprisingly, is good for what Shaq does here. You can see the shadows of all the elements around are generally pretty good here. You know, the way the characters move and everything, it's all pretty solid. Like, you think that, like, a Shaq game wouldn't be solid, but then you start playing it and it's like, oh wow, it is. You know? Did he really just punch me? Oh man, so these guys, you can't jump on these guys. So, most of the characters have, a lot of the characters have something that they're really good at fighting against. So, like, the big shield guys I'll be fighting in a little bit. Don't like when I do my stronger punch. You know, so, like, the big foot, the 22-inch footsie kick. You know, they block that. You'll see, I'll try and hit them with it. So you get these voiceovers. There are movie scenes. There's a lot of stuff that comes with it, you know. So see, look, I did my, like, big kick there, watch. See, when I do that, he blocks it. I could jump them, though, and I could do that hit. You get some kind of, like, time, sometimes, like, uber hits on things, you know. It's kind of like Streets of Rage meets something so random. Like, I never would have seen this game. Like, I thought Shaq Fu was a fighting game, like Tekken, let's say. I didn't know that it was gonna be like this. I had no clue. So you got elements in the world you can break and stuff. And then you also get weapons. So, like, now I can pick this keg up here. And then the bad guys come in, bam, and I can bowl them down. You get things like swords and staffs and, you know, quite a few weapons in this game. And what I know, too, from finding out, looking through the menus there, is some of these NPCs are modeled after people who donated to games. So this was created from Indiegogo. So, you know, people had to donate to get it done. So that's also another reason why it's, you know, so cheap and, you know, maybe there's not like a ton to... That character right there, that's an actual, you know, person. That was like a person that donated, if I remember correctly, from what I saw on the screen. And they took his face and, you know, put him in the game. Which, you know, is really cool. Okay, I can't hit him with my big hit there. But I can with this. Golly. Golly. Alright, so we'll hit him with this. But, you know, so that's, like, really neat. It's a small company. I didn't see what gaming company it was. I'll find out in a second. Just finish this up so you can see maybe a quick movie scene or something. I don't know. I don't know if it goes into a movie scene after that. There's so much product placement. That's another thing. This game, the product placement is so strong, you know, but it is definitely funny. It is definitely funny. So let's hit exit there. Golly. There's a lot of this. Icy Hot and Gold Bond is just everywhere in this game. So the game does make fun of itself. It makes fun of real life people like Justin Bieber, Madonna, you know, so a lot of it's really good. Now, on to, like, a few of the concerns I have about the game. There's, like, Germans that are in kilts, and they're, like, Nazis. There's the game calling Shaquille O'Neal Chinese, the entire game is saying he's Chinese for some reason. So, like, there's some, like, elements of, like, I don't think, it's not that I'm saying it's racism, but it's just odd, you know? Like, you could have made a more classy game in a way, you know, than that. I mean, there's even a whale that is apparently Michael Moore, like, clearly it's Michael Moore, you know? And it's just like, but why are you saying these things in a video game? Why are you pushing these things in a video game, you know? And, like, I don't want to give spoilers, but, you know, I'm just not going to give spoilers, you know. But there's a lot of, you know, characters in this that it's just like, why is this character here? You know, and it's just really talks badly about them. Like, not in a funny way, you know, but, like, in a kind of like, ugh, that's a little bit much kind of way. So, like, that was a little bit odd. But aside from that, the silliness of the story and stuff is pretty good. And it's a fun little game, I think, to play and have on your games list either way. And hopefully they make another Shaq Fu, maybe, but with better story. A little bit better story that's not really going in the directions that this one has gone. I think he can make a better game with some better story and stuff like that. And there were some moments, like there's one moment where there's like a music fight where you had to hit timed buttons, you know, and then that never popped up again in the game, you know. So, like, there's a lot more that this game I could turn into, and hopefully Shaq does. Hopefully Shaq takes, you know, some money. I mean, guy's got millions of dollars. I really think if he wants, he should make a company and really put in, you know, a couple million, and he should be able to make a game of this caliber or more, and, you know, charge $30, maybe even $40 for a longer game, better story, you know, and I think he could do really well with that, you know. Whereas this, yeah, you do realize that this is made probably in another country. When you see the credits, a lot of the names look like Russian names, so they might not realize, like, maybe these things are kind of weird, you know. I don't know, but I don't know. As I played it, I felt like it was a little bit odd sometimes. you know, but everything aside from that, it's a lot of fun here. There's a lot of funniness here, you know, and it's like, I enjoy playing it for the fact that I feel like Shaq got a kick out of it. You know, like, I think of what was Shaq saying when this game was made, you know, like, he must have just had a ball with this, you know, getting the game made and stuff, and this is the second one he's made, so, you know, just seeing how, you know, it all came together and stuff, it's kind of cool. But alright, so that's what I have to say about Shaq Fu. Not really much to say. It's not a crazy long game, you know. The fighting's pretty solid. It does feel like a solid game. Weird story. Some moments of, like, a little bit of cringe. But other than that, pretty funny. A lot of silliness. Random product placements done so well that it'll just have you laughing, you know. And only $20, and sometimes you can get it on sale, so that's so worth. That's worth, in my opinion. Also, another update for the recording here. Shaq Fu is supposed to be bundled with a second game for digital download. Now, as you saw earlier, I was in the main menu. I got it physical for PlayStation. I don't know if you know, but it's supposed to come with a game called Barack Fu. It's in the achievements on the PlayStation. Like, you beat the game, you only get 50% of the achievements, and the other 50% is beating the Barack Fu version. And for some reason, it's not on my game. It's nowhere to be found. I looked through the PlayStation Store. It's not on there. It's just nowhere to be found. So there's definitely more things coming up that are making me wonder what the heck is going on with this game. This post is back in June 8th of 2018. You know, as I mentioned earlier in an update, that the game is 99 cents on the iOS and Android store, whereas the physical version for this game on consoles and everything else is $20. Like, what the heck with that, too? If you go to the actual, you know, Shaq Fu is back Twitter, it's like February 15th is most recent tweet, and then go straight to, like, August 4th. You know, so you know, in hindsight, I wanted to do a quick update about this. 99 cents, the fact that the DLC is not there, and for people who want to be completionists on their trophies and everything, you know, yeah, I don't know, maybe don't buy this game, you know, get it on an Uber sale, you know, if they're selling it for Android and iOS for 99 cents, I highly doubt, if you're seeing it for full price of $20 anywhere, don't buy it for that. Don't buy it for that, especially since you're probably not going to get the DLC, apparently. It's supposed to be in the main menu, like, it's supposed to be just on there, but it's not, you know. I'll look more into that and try and see if I can get it to work, but for me, it's just not. Let me know if you have the same experience. I'll just leave it at that. Just want to do a quick update because I didn't want to leave this out of the review. I just want to make sure that everything's in there and all that jazz. So go check that out. Sorry for the update here, Gally. I'll leave it at that. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow, all that jazz. Let me know what you think about the game. Stream Friday, Saturdays, Sundays on Twitch. Playthroughs and reviews. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye.
Like, comment, subscribe, and follow if you dare.